Hi, welcome to another How to Make a Card video with me, Emily Hassler. This card for today is a part of a challenge that Seven Hills Craft is having this month. The competition consists in creating a card with using some embossing techniques, and that is what I'm going to do today with this card. To start off, I'm taking this stamp set from Fawn. It's called So Jelly, and I'm just gonna ink this up with Momento Tuxedo Black and press it down on top of some smooth cardstock from Nina. When I have done that, I'm gonna take some markers. These markers are from Spectrum Noir, and I'm going to be listing the colors that I'm using in this project down below. And I'm speeding this coloring process up, but I can say that I'm using two shadows for each color. This first one is a little bit turquoise, and the other one is a light green color. I actually stamped out two of these small starfishes, but I'm only going to be using one of them. The starfish is yellow, and actually I used three colors to color that one in. When I'm done with that, I'm gonna take my scissor and fussy cut these ones out. I'm gonna leave a little white border around these images. Actually, I never spend any money buying the coordinating dies for this. I love to get some more stamps instead of spending my money on the coordinating dies. I always think they are as expensive as the stamps itself. But I am figuring out if I'm going to be buying the Scan and Cut machine this summer. I don't know if you have any experience with it. If you have, please leave me a comment and tell me what you think, if this is a good investment for me or if I should test something other or just buy all the coordinating dies. Here you can see me take a tag, and we're gonna do some inking on top of this one, and we're gonna use some distress inks and this mini blending tool. To start off, I'm taking the broken china. I'm also going to be using the Pecock feathers and the Stormy sky. I'm just making sure that I have an even coverage on this tag, and to do that you can see me stamp this off onto the scrap paper underneath, just so I don't create any hard edges. When I'm pleased with this coloring, I am going to do a really fun technique, and you will see it here in a minute. I have taken some acetate, and on top of that I have taken the smallest one in the Avery pierced circle set, and I have taken this over to my big shot and just driving that through a couple of times to create these small holes. And this is a homemade stencil, and you can use it to create this awesome pattern. And now you can see me take the other inks and just going over it to create this little pattern. When I'm pleased with that, I'm going to create another background for this card, and I'm using this embossing folder from Darice. Do you say it like this? I don't know. You will find it in the description box down below. I'm taking that over to my big shot, and you will see the result here. I think this looks awesome, and it's so fun to work with these embossing techniques. We're gonna use these 3 ink pads on this one too, and you can see that I'm trying to keep this in the center of this embossed folder. This embossed paper. And on top of these blue colors, I don't like how this tag is popping, so I'm just going around all the edges with some of the colors, and you will see the more definition parts there. And as you saw, I took this Momento and just gone over the background to create a little more depth in this card. And here you can see it, I'm just laying out all those small images that we colored in and cut it out. Now I'm taking the sentiment from this same stamp set, This says You're a Star, and we're gonna do some partial inking on this sentiment. As you can see, I'm just inking up the first part that says You're a, and then I'm pressing that down at an angle on top of the tag. After carefully cleaning this up, oh, you can see there I messed up a little bit, but I'm gonna fix this soon. After I have cleaned my stamp very well, I'm inking it up again and pressing the second part of this sentiment down. Star, it says, and here we have the whole sentiment, You're a Star. Now you can see I'm taking that little starfish and just cover up my mistake. On the back side of this, I'm taking some double-sided foam squares and just creating some dimension to these small images. And here you can see that I'm just laying them on top of the card. I haven't pressed them down, so I can easily move them around. And I'm taking this little bubbles from the same stamp set and just pressing them down on top of the tag. I'm doing that 3 times, and you can see it looks really cute. I am cleaning my stamp, and then I'm going to keep working on this tag. As you can see in a moment, I didn't like how this looked when I took the tag and just laid it on top of it. You can see here my first thought was that I was just going to layer this on top of that top folded note card and have it as a background. But in a moment you will see that I don't think this looks very good. I think the tag isn't popping enough and it's something missing. So in a moment you will see me, actually you just saw me cut it down so it was the same size as this note card. But here you can see that I have already cutting down some small strips of both black paper and a gold strip. Now I'm taking this paper trimmer and just cutting this in half, and we're gonna use just the one part in this card. Actually you can create 2 cards with this, so it's perfect. Now I'm taking some adhesive to the back side of this card, and now I'm just gonna take that small strip of black paper and press it down on top of that glue. This is gonna create a little more interest to this card, and you will see what I mean when I'm done. I think this looks pretty flat when we just had it as a whole piece, even though I love this dimension that the embossing folder gives us. I really love this. I think it's so much fun, and actually I love seeing all your creations here at YouTube. You really get me so inspired, and I hope I'm doing the same thing to you right now. Now I'm just cutting off the excess of those black strips, and I'm taking, oh, here I'm just laying it out so you can see how I'm going to finish this card off. I'm just trying it out, making sure I like it, and then I'm taking some adhesive to the back side when I'm pleased with it and just going to be pressing that down on top of it. As you can see, one of the small black strips is a little bit larger than the other one, and it's because we're gonna take that small gold strip and have it on top of it. If you want to enter this competition that 7 Hills is having, you can visit their blog site. I can list it down below, and I think this competition is going to be ending the 25th of May, so you have a couple of days to enter. And here you can see me take some foam, fun foam to the back side of the tag and just making sure that it fits. This gives us some more fun dimension to this card. Here I'm taking some baker's twine, and we're gonna pull this through that little top of the tag. Actually I'm deciding to fold it in half and just then take it through. I'm no expert on tying bows at all. I'm just doing this so it gives this card a little more interest and texture. God, I'm struggling so much with this. Okay, it looks okay, but it's not perfect, and here I'm off camera. Yes, here I'm taking the second part of this that sentiment you get in this stamp set, and it says I'm so jelly, and I think that's an adorable finish on this card. I'm just inking that up with the same Momento Tuxedo black and then pressing it down. When I'm done with this, we're gonna keep working on our tag and just take some more adhesive to the back side and press it down on top of the card. We're soon finished with this, but to finish it off we always have to have some spark and shine, don't we? And to create this in this one we have to take our wink of Stella and just coating those small images with this. I love this product. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I can, as you can see, it's my wink of Stella is soon. It's coming to an end, so to speak. So I have to buy a new one soon. But I will do it. I love it. If you like this card, don't forget to give this card a thumb up. If you want to see more of my work, you can always subscribe to my channel here at YouTube or visit me at Instagram. My name is Scrapbook Sve. Until next time, you go out in the sun and have a fantastic day. Bye!